Okay, Michael, looking at this futsal programme this year, how has it been as a coach working with these players?
Yeah, very enjoyable year for me personally. Obviously now going into this is our third season running the scholarship. We've got a really good group of players personally, socially and as futsal players. So yeah, really enjoyable year. Quite a successful year for us so far as well.
Yeah, I suppose as a coach you learn all the time with futsal, and it's so much in its infancy that 3 years in you learn every year that progresses, I guess.
Yeah, massively. Like you said, in this country it's very new. You're only going back a few years ago to when our national setups were made. And for us, like I said, we've only been running the program a few years, so we're learning all the time what we can improve, what's worked well, and how to move forward.
When you had your last open invitation where you had players come who wanted to sign up for the next year, that's growing as well, and that's what you want. You want the Peterborough public and the wider community to know that futsal's here for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, looking back to the first year when we were running it, we were selective, but not so much compared to how we are now. We're getting a lot more applicants. I think people are seeing it through Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all those kind of social networks that we run, and like you guys promoting it within the football club as well. So yeah, it's definitely growing. The applicants are getting better and better every year, and we're getting to be more selective in the players coming in. So yeah, really pleased.
If people are watching this, what would you say to them to make them sign up to the scholarship? It's not just about the football aspect, the social aspect, but obviously the qualification aspect as well.
Yeah, so the players coming on board, you can be coming in for a wide variety of reasons. Okay, you could be coming in to play and train at a high level. You could be coming in to go to university because we offer a great amount of UCAS points from the course that we run. You can either study a sport BTEC equivalent to 3 A levels and extra A levels or extra A levels, okay, or you can end up in a kind of an apprenticeship or a sports career path. So there's many exit routes coming onto the programme, not just the one.
And when speaking to the players, they were saying that they were impressed and surprised at how professionally the futsal scholarship is run. I think on the outside maybe just think they come out, play a bit of indoor football and that's it, but there's so much more to it than that.
Yeah, definitely. We try and run the programme to the best of our ability. You can see that from the coaches and the resources we put into the programme. If we're not going to watch England international friendlies, we're going away as a group of players. If it's not that, the next Wednesday we're going to the Nationals and we're staying the night before in a hotel. So we're trying to provide the boys with the best coaches, the best facilities and etc. that we can, and we want to run it almost like we can to our youth team, as professional as that.
Yeah, and the scholarship's growing. You've got extra coaches on board as well, and that I guess makes it better.
Yeah, definitely. So we've been able to add last year Callum Avent, so he did the scholarship in the first 2 years, finished the programme. We really liked him as a player. He understood the game. We saw coaching traits come out within the 2 years, and he kind of gained a few qualifications. So we've taken him on board as my assistant. He's obviously added to the programme in bits that I couldn't necessarily see as a coach, but he could as a player. And not only that, we've then added Jose Lima as our goalkeeper coach. And to be fair to Jose, I'm no expert in the goalkeeping region, but he certainly is. And I think our keepers, Louis Bland, Ashmore, Chrissy Wyatt, will say they've come on leaps and bounds since he's been involved. He really is excellent.